How was the Great Pyramid of Giza built over 4,500 years ago with no modern tools? One fascinating theory? The internal ramp theory, proposed by French architect Jean-Pierre Houdin. Instead of dragging blocks up massive external ramps, workers may have built a spiral ramp inside the pyramid's walls. This hidden ramp wound upward, just beneath the pyramid's surface, allowing stones to be lifted all the way to the top, efficiently and with fewer materials. Some internal anomalies detected with 3D scans even hint that this hidden spiral might still be inside. A genius design hidden in plain sight. As for the king's chamber, to raise 70-ton granite beams that high, engineers may have employed a counterweight system, a primitive but brilliant form of mechanical advantage. This is likely what the Grand Gallery was used for. Evidence for this can be found on the step at the top of the Grand Gallery, which looks very different today than it did when it was discovered. As you can see, originally it was very worn. This suggests a lot of friction, likely from the thick ropes used to lift the granite blocks. Scratch marks are also visible on the walls, along with divots, which likely once held wooden blocks to hold the granite in place as it was hoisted up step by step. Incredible graffiti was also found at the very top of the king's chamber. This can be interpreted as the gang, friends or companions of Khufu, left by one of the teams that actually built the pyramids. Some alternative theorists like to suggest Howard Weiss forged this graffiti in 1837 to pretend he had something to show after an unproductive visit to the pyramids. However, this seems unlikely, as 174 years later, a robot was sent up the southern shaft of the Queen's Chamber and discovered hieroglyphs, which just happened to be written in the exact same red ochre paint that had not been seen by human eyes since the construction of the pyramid. Did Howard Weiss just make a lucky guess on what paint he should use for his forgery? Lastly, if you still believe the granite blocks of the Great Pyramid were too heavy for ancient Egyptians to lift, consider the following. The largest stone ever moved by humans is the Thunderstone, located in St. Petersburg, Russia. Moved in 1770, it weighs approximately 1,250 tons. The stone was originally much larger, around 1,500 tons, but was carved down during its transportation. It was moved roughly 6 kilometers. For comparison, the heaviest stone in the Great Pyramid weighs approximately 80 tons. Enjoying the content? Don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment below if you have any other theories on how the Great Pyramid of Giza was built.